This man sees a woman across the street. She laughing really hard. He can't help but laugh too. Her strange behavior makes him curious. He sees the woman get on a bus and follows in his car. The woman arrives at a hot dog shop. Luca suddenly freezes. The old woman with her is the same person who helped him years ago? Back then, Luca got kicked out of the group home. He couldn't even afford the cheapest motel. Even when starving, he could only watch other people eat from outside. Then it started pouring. Just when he didn't know what to do, this kind old woman took him in. She let him stay at her place and made him food. Luca hadn't eaten all day, so he wolfed it down. After eating, he spotted a box of money in the corner. The next day, the grandmother rushed back to check. Seeing the cash was still there, she breathed a sigh of relief. Luca noticed her concern and offered to go with her to the bank. He also asked her to open an account for him. The grandmother wanted her granddaughter to heal from losing a loved one, so she asked Luca to write letters to her on her behalf. She didn't want her to know, so the letters had to be signed with a fake name. Luca flipped through a newspaper and saw the name of Math Genius Bill. He used that as his alias. He never expected this fake identity would make them friends, comforting each other through letters. Later, Luca discovered his account was closed. Thinking of his hard-earned money, he immediately confronted the grandmother, accusing her of taking it. She pulled out a stack of bills, saying she'd borrowed the money for an emergency, but was now returning every cent. Luca realized he'd wrongly accused her. Not knowing what to do, he grabbed the money and left in shame. When Luca was about to leave the city in disappointment, the grandmother showed up at the station with new shoes and knelt down to put them on him. Luca understood her kindness, but couldn't find gentle words. He coldly asked how much the shoes cost. The grandmother looked at this stubborn kid.
약속해. 집행이도 나중에 성공하면
됐네요. 계산할 거면 지금 해요.
성공하면 연락하지 마. 대신 힘들면 연락해.
Luca's eyes welled up, but he still didn't apologize. Before leaving, he holding back tears and asked the grandmother why she was so good to him. If she had any wish, he'd do everything to make it happen. She said no need. Luca hesitated, then finally let go of his pride and hugged her tight. Now Luca's successful and wealthy, but he still regrets his past behavior and doesn't have the courage to face the grandmother he wrongly accused. But he never expected that following this woman today would lead him back to the grandmother. What a coincidence.